everyone, welcome back to a new episode. There is not much left in this story, 3 to 4 episodes more. Hope you will enjoy it. Youngie, oh Taehyung, his size is standing up straight as he straightened his tie as well. Youngie, you're going in there? Taehyung raised his folder he was holding and smiled. Yep, he asked. For this, Youngie walked towards him and placed both of his hands on his shoulder. Youngie, oh dear, I hope you will make it out alive. He couldn't help it but to glance at that. Why? Is Jungkook mad or what? Youngie turned to croak his bro. Youngie, Jungkook, huh? Only then Taehyung realized what he had just said. A simple mistake made him burn up. I mean, boss, I didn't mean to say that. Youngie, hey, Youngie interrupted. Youngie, I know you are pretty close to him. I don't care about what you call each other. Just get out of there alive, okay? Young tucks his lips and nodded. Worry not, I will make it out. Youngie, okay, Youngie said, and Taehyung tapped him at his shoulder as he walked past him. Inhaling a deep breath, he read himself to face his raging boyfriend. Because of some unknown reason, he knocked 3 times first before he pushed the door open. Sliding his head inside to peek, he saw Jungkook sitting behind his table, phone in hand, while the corner is other is massaging his temples. I can't believe you let this happen. And with those last words, Jungkook slammed the phone back at his place. Taehyung sighed and walked in, closing the door behind. Hey, he called, trying to get the man's attention, but he just massages his aching head. What's wrong? Cautiously, he made his way towards Jungkook, stopping right in front of the table. I know that I don't have the right to meddle with stuffs, but he leans closer and reaches for his hand. As your boyfriend, you can tell me anything. Jungkook's eyes, placing his hand at the top of Taehyung's as he softly caresses it with his thumb. I'm sorry, it's just that they failed to do a simple task and now it's causing us a lot of trouble. Another sigh, they are giving me a headache and I terribly hate this part of my job. Taehyung placed the folder down on the table so he could cup both of Jungkook's cheeks. How about dinner tonight? Let's unwind so you can relax even for a bit, Jungkook smiled. JK, are you asking me out on a date? Taehyung raised his brow. Am I? They both clenched, but a few seconds later it toned down. Yet Jungkook's gaze is still melting. Taehyung, JK, thank you, Taehyung, for simply being here, and you always know what to do. Then he picks a kiss in his chestnut lips that made the younger burn up again. Taehyung, anything for you, and he did the same for Jungkook, but this time it wasn't just a peck. Their lips moved in smile, eyes closed, hands cupping and touching each other. The moment between them is getting hotter and the tension is getting higher. Taehyung wouldn't lie, their chest kiss always giving him other signals and feelings. Gladly, but not really. Jungkook pulled away. They are both trying to catch up with their breathing as they took it. The moment it let it sink in their minds. They both smiled but felt shy out of a sudden, like they don't even have acted before, especially in Jungkook's office. That is the thing you asked for? Taehyung said, followed by an awkward glance. I'll just fetch you later, okay? After our walk. Jungkook nodded, but looking back, JK, yeah, sure. Good, sounds good to me. Okay then. Taehyung gave him another smile before he turns around to exit the room. JK, oh wait. He turns around and met Jungkook's eyes. Yes, JK, your training, it will be over soon, right? Taehyung, yes. He responded with a nod. Next week, Friday, is my last day. JK, okay then. Taehyung turned his head to the side. Why? But Jungkook just gave him a smile. JK, nothing. You may go back to your work now. They decided to just rug it off because he felt like Jungkook is just asking without any further context. He bids another temporary farewell and exits the room. He was surprised to see Yoongi standing near the floor's reception area. They gave the man a thumbs up and he walks up past him and said, "Hey, I survived." Yoongi absolutely wanna know, ask how he did it, where in fact Jungkook looks like he is about to slap his whole entire entity earlier, but Taehyung came in with sunshines and butterflies and came out the same exact way. Don't ask, we are curious too, but no answers. The receptionist suddenly said without glancing up from her computer. You read my mind, lady. Yoongi clicks his tongue. What does Kim Taehyung have with that it looks he could tame a lion? Girl, again, don't ask. Yoongi, alright, he says. Yoongi, go back to work then, he added as he walked towards his table. It's already past 5 at exactly 6 p.m. His work is done for the day and he can finally go up and wait for Jungkook in his office until 7 or maybe just had a chit chat with Yoongi if he is not busy. And after all, he had gotten really close with the guy to the point that talks is a normal thing for them. For a month, he has often had Jungkook's office. It will be weird if he still feel uncomfortable or not close with the man. Jimin, hey, there is 3 knock in the data room, and Jimin peeked inside. Hey, yes sir. He looked up from the file he is running through to Jimin. Jimin, you ordered food? Confusion both resides in their faces. The look in his face made Jimin more confusion and skeptical. Jimin, food has arrived, and by that, what I mean is a lot of food. The delivery man said you ordered it. Jimin nodded, added, I did. Taehyung asked, surprised. Jimin, you did? Taehyung grinned to hide the awkwardness and the lie. He certainly did not order food, especially a lot of foods. Yes, I did. He clenched, covering further his lie, though obviously Jimin was far from being convinced. Jimin, get out there and saw that up. Jimin gave him a nod. He closed the drawers and was about to follow Jimin, but he felt his phone burst in his pocket. Taekook, I will follow, so if you will excuse me first. Jimin, okay. Jimin left him inside, closing the door behind him. Taehyung quickly snatched his phone from his pocket and Jungkook's name was on the display screen. "Annette," he mumbled to himself before he answered the call. Hey, it's you who ordered it, right? He greeted, but not actually a greeting. JK, it up, was Jungkook's response, nothing else. Taehyung sighs deeply, resting a hand in his waist. You can't make it to dinner tonight? Is that why you decided to feed the whole apartment instead? JK, I got a ton of work and a ton of problems to fix. Taehyung heard the man sigh on the other end of the line. JK, I may get out around 9 or something, but if you like, get up here later and give me some dinner. I wasn't sure what it meant. Jungkook doesn't sound so suggestive, he sounds more tired. Or maybe he literally meant dinner. Alright, I will bring you dinner later. See you then. JK, see you later. And the call ended quickly. Taehyung is a bit sad because dinner is postponed, but he is smiling because of what Jungkook did just to make it up for him. Well, for the whole department. But what he didn't expect it is when he went outside, the whole room looks like they are having a feast. Jungkook certainly overdid it. Hey Taehyung, thanks for the food. It was who even held up a burger he has been eating. He just smiles at him and says, "Oh, Jungkook." Taehyung couldn't stop his fingers from tapping his knees. He has been waiting for hours for Jungkook in the lobby, but Jungkook hasn't messaged him. He told him to just give him a signal if he could go up to his office. It's already almost 10 o'clock in the evening. He wanted to go, but he is a bit afraid that Jungkook might still be busy. He sighed, looking down at the paper bag in his side. He had brought him dinner from the near restaurant, and the food has been resting with him for a quite while already. They're pretty sure it's not hot anymore. He says to himself. He looks around to check if there are still people in the building, but all he can see the guard people are usually at their home now are traveling back home. His shoulders slumps down. He pulled out his phone and checked the time. 10:30 p.m. and there is no message from Jungkook or anything. The frigate, he rolls his eyes until he finally decided to stand up, grabbing the paper bag and headed towards the elevator. He steps away from the elevator door. It dings open. That immediately made his heart race as it catch his attention, thinking it was Jungkook behind those doors. Yoongi, oh, you are still here? But it was Yoongi. Suddenly he just wanted to vanish, and he had no idea how to escape this one. Yoongi, it's already late, and Yoongi checks his wristwatch before looking back at Taehyung with a smirk. Yoongi, and way up past your working hours. What's up? He leans to the side to check out what Taehyung has been holding, but the latter quickly hid it behind him. I just. He looks down, trying to come up with an excuse, but there is just no excuse in his head now. It's a bit bumped. Yoongi, hey, if that's for you, know who. That's alright. He pats his shoulder. Yoongi, I am not gonna meddle with anything, but if that's really for him, I suggest you to go up there and give him that. Taehyung was lost for words. Despite knowing Yoongi for a month, it wasn't enough to make him conclude that Yoongi wouldn't gonna judge their relationship or him and Jungkook themselves. Either way, he ended up saying an unsure thanks, and Yoongi just gave him a smile. Obviously, that smile isn't an encouraging smile, it's more of a teasing type, like he wants to say, Yoongi, nice one, but good luck to him. In Taehyung's side, that was a bit awkward, but well, Yoongi, oh, one more thing, Yoongi said just before he walked past Taehyung. Youngie, I think he didn't touch the food I ordered for him earlier, so make sure to stuff him up, okay? Sure. Taehyung responded still awkward. Youngie gave him another pat in his shoulder and finally walks away. Without looking back at him, Youngie gave him one last remark. Youngie, make sure to be stuffed as well. That's obviously mean. Another thing based from the way Youngie, without him even looking back. It made Taehyung feel heat crawls inside his shirt. He ended up unbuttoning one on his shirt. Sick Youngie, he utters to himself as he pressed the elevator button to open up. Hey, Jungkook, Taehyung gently knocks on the door, but when Jungkook didn't answer, he opened the door and quietly peeks inside. He blinks multiple times to understand why the room is somehow dark and only the city lights from the glass window is coming through inside a little lamp in the desk. He steps inside, looking around, letting his eyes adjust to the dimness. Hey, Jungkook, where are you? Slowly he walks inside. Hey, I brought you dinner. Jackie, you are finally here. They almost shone when someone spoke from the sofa. His head turns around as fast as it could, only to see a shadow figure. But despite of everything, he can't be mistaken. He knows that voice, and that's none other than Jungkook himself. The eyes clearly see him, but it's just too dim. Hey, Jungkook, he inhaled. Hey, what's with the darkness? Why aren't you messaging me? He heard a sigh and he saw him crossing his legs and resting his arms on the back seat of the sofa. Jackie, I have been busy and very annoyed today. I am so sorry about that. Taehyung, Jungkook starts. He speaks like the way when he was telling Taehyung if there is something bothering him, but usually Jungkook will back, hug him, ask for cuddles or anything that screams clingy, but this time there is something that takes Taehyung off his bed. He can't point a finger on it. I see that. It's okay and I understand that. It has been a bad day for you, isn't it? He smiled. Jungkook can see it. He knows Jungkook loves seeing him smile like that. They said it helps him to calm down him. Maybe the trick will do for tonight. Okay, it really is, but in the end of the day, we solved nothing. The problem is still a problem. Jungkook sounded more irritated than the way he spoke earlier. Maybe the trick didn't work. Taehyung wasn't used to it, but his ear heard him like that before. Now that he remembered it, he gasps but quickly kicks off the idea in his mind and gives him another smile. Hey, you know, you can't solve a problem in a day. They softly glanced, trying to ease down the glowing tension. They have some rest for tonight, so you can try again tomorrow. Jackie, I wanted to rest, really, but I have been frustrated too. Then tattled his head to side. They, what? You know, you can tell me anything. I'm here to listen. He was about to walk towards Jungkook, but he stopped him by raising a hand, then resting it down at the top of his knees. JK, you see, that's exactly what I need right now. For you to listen to me. It sounded suggestive and a bit intimidating, but Taehyung just said, "Hey, okay." He saw Jungkook glance Taehyung says slowly as he leans back comfortably in the sofa. JK, first thing first, put down the paper bag. Taehyung complied. He put the bag down at the top of the coffee table between them. JK, that's my dinner, right? Taehyung nodded, but is it? But I think it's already cold. JK, that's fine. I have another food in my menu. Jungkook said that with Taehyung surprised. He almost in his own. He wasn't able to say anything when Jungkook added another command. JK, now. It's just 2 words, but it made Taehyung blurt out what? But he is pretty sure that Jungkook is dead serious right now. What they isn't sure about if he should do what he was saying or not. JK, I told you I need you to listen to me. Jungkook, JK, do I have to repeat myself over and over again? It was calm and slow, but the tone was so. Taehyung suddenly followed. Jungkook had been like this before, having a very dark tone and aura, but it rarely happens and everything. Every time it happens, instead of being scared or what, it actually excites Taehyung. Jungkook is the type of person who is caring and careful despite of being rough and hard figure, but Jungkook like this is another level. Without further ado, Taehyung slowly gets rid of his and all started soon and intense, full of feelings and more. The clock takes at exactly 3 a.m. The two of them is still at Jungkook's office and they just finished the act. Well, for the 4th round, the deal was only 3, but for some unknown reason, Taehyung possessed the 4th. It was their first time doing it for 4 times and it absolutely exhausted the two of them. They are lying down in their very dirty sofa with Taehyung on top of him. Jungkook was softly playing with Taehyung's hair, twirling it around his fingers while the younger is just lying there, slowly falling asleep. JK, Taehyung, he just sounds in response to it just at a time. JK, let's go home, Jungkook said. Hey, can we just stay here for a while? He mumbled. JK, we could, but you wouldn't be able to sleep properly here. Don't worry, I will drive while you can sleep in the car. Have a deep breath. Hey, okay, but let's stay a little longer. Jungkook clenches but standing up in the process. JK, let's go. The way to the condo is not that far. I know. Taehyung pouted, but he set up discretion his face. JK, then let's go. Jungkook starts to pick up their clothes, dirty clothes. JK, before anything else, I want to say something to you. Taehyung looks up at him with his sleepy eyes. What is it? Jungkook gave him a smile. JK, first, thank you for tonight. Second, sorry, I think I went extreme. Lastly, he paused, inhaling deeply. JK, next week, Saturday, after your last training day, you will be meeting my parents. Taehyung clenches. Stay cool, and then his eyes widens. Wait, what? To be continued. 2 more episodes left of this story, and we started an Instagram page, and there I am posting my edited videos. So if you want, please let me know. I will give you all the link of the page. See you again. Bye bye.